In this lesson, we're going to compare conductors with insulators. What is a conductor? Well, a conductor is a material which allows an electric current to flow through its structure, whereas an insulator is a material that will not allow an electric current to flow through its structure. Insulators block electric currents. Now, you can find both insulators and conductors in a 3-pin plug, for example. The pins of the plug will be made from a conductor called brass, which is an alloy of copper and zinc. Copper is a very good conductor of electricity, and the housing of the plug will be made from materials such as plastic, some type of plastic, and plastics are poor conductors, they are good insulators. Now, what makes a good conductor? Well, typically metals are good conductors, and the reason for this is that when metals form, when the atoms come together to form a metal lattice, valency electrons, called free electrons, are released to travel freely through the metallic lattice. Okay, so these are known as free electrons, and it's precisely these free electrons which carry the electric current. They also help to carry heat through the metallic structure and also reflect light from the surface, which makes metals quite shiny. Now, there is one other material which is an important conductor, but that is not a metal. This is a non-metal, and this is an allotrope of carbon which is called graphite. Now, when the atoms of carbon come together to form graphite, as with metals, free electrons are released to travel between these hexagonal planes of atoms. Okay, so again, these result in graphite being a good conductor of heat and electricity. Now, what about insulators? For example, such as the ceramic support that's isolating these overhead power cables from the pylon, or the plastics used to manufacture plug housings. Well, these also contain electrons just like metals, but the electrons are held in covalent bonds. They are not free to move throughout the structure. Okay, so they are not free to move. So, for example, materials such as ceramics, glass, brick, rocks, for example, also plastics, organic materials such as plastics and wood and rubber. These all contain electrons, but the electrons are held in covalent bonds and they are not free to move. So these are poor conductors of electricity, but good insulators.